Hi guys, my name is Yoel Wazana. I'm here with Fusion Motor Company, and today we're going to show you something really exciting. We're going to show you how we built the Eleanor from the Gone in 60 Seconds movie. Fusion Motor Company is about 74,000 square foot facility, from a full dealership to a full build shop and a carbon fiber manufacturing plant. All in-house paint and body. When the movie came out in 2000, when I saw the car, I was so excited. I got up on the edge of my seat when I saw it, and I'm like, wow, what is that? And that got me super excited. And when I got the opportunity to work with Denise and be able to get the license, I couldn't have been happier. We've been building this car for the last 5 years. Another things we'll show you is we are all one-stop shop. The whole car never leaves our facility. The car starts here. We do the paint, we do the body, we do the electrical wiring, we do our own exhaust system for the car, all the upholstery, and obviously final assembly. And then we have the blast of going out there and driving it for about 200, 300 miles before we deliver it to our customer. So we want to take you all the way from the beginning. This is the cars that we get, 1967, 1968 fastback Mustangs, and then we take them apart and we take it from there. Let's show you the rest. So first step, we take them completely apart to metal, media blast the car, and take care of any of the rust or any of the issues that we need. Once we do that, everything is all in metal. We tuck in the bumpers. We go ahead and have the full carbon fiber trunks like we spoke about, gas cap recess, and all the fitments. One thing we're gonna guarantee, and you'll see that on the finished product, is that it is the best fitting Eleanor that's ever been built out there. You can see by the body gaps, you can see how we go ahead and relieve the pressure for brake venting. We got a true exhaust flow through, so it doesn't go under the car, it goes through the body that we designed here. And again, looking at this car, as you can see, all the body gaps are, it is in metal, and that prevents us from putting a ton of body filler on the vehicle, where we can make the vehicle really nice and last a long time. Another thing we spoke about is, again, a full carbon fiber hood, full carbon fiber nose, and lower bumper. Again, the whole kit is all done here, and we will go to the carbon fiber shop and show you that later on in the video. Now let's go over to our body shop and show you where the magic happens and where she becomes an Eleanor. They're spending so much time to make the lines crisp and fit so well. From the flares to the natural lines of this beautiful Mustang. One thing people that don't realize, to get an Eleanor to be at this level takes about 3,000 man-hours. For the full build. So we spend a lot of time with these cars, we get connected to them, and we make each one like a piece of art. One thing we're gonna go now and look at is that one car just came out of paint. They just wet sanded it and it's getting ready for polish, so we'd love to show you that, and then you can see how those lines flow right through it. Let's go over and take a look at that car. So here you guys can see Eugene is polishing the car. This is the car that just came out of paint. Super excited about this car. It's going to one of our great customers, repeat customers. We always love those deals. Let's go talk to Eugene, see how he's doing. Hey, Eugene.
Hey, Yoel.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing great.
Eugene is the painter and actually does all the finishing on the cars. He's the guy that makes the magic and makes them look what they need to look like. So we're gonna show you around, Eugene. If you don't mind, I'm gonna make you slow down for a second. And then I'm gonna walk around the car and I'm gonna show him all the detail and the beautiful work you guys do.
Sounds
okay? Good. Awesome. So if you take a look, one thing that you'll notice again is all those body lines. And one great thing is that all our stripes are painted on. Eugene paints them on, and then we double clear the whole car so you can never feel the lines on the car. Everything is done jams. Like we talked about, the inside is all powder coated. And then again, follow these lines, how crisp and how the fitment on this car is. Again, I guarantee you that this is the best fitting Eleanor that's ever been built. Another thing is, take a look at the engine department. Engine department is completely painted. Okay, there's no undercoating or just raw engine department. The engine department is completely painted and done completely right. Everything is fitted on the car before we go and put it on. Other things that, keep looking around this car. I mean, it's just beautiful. I get excited every time I walk around one of these cars. The body lines are just incredible. Definitely one of the timeless designs out there for vehicles. We talked about trunks. Here's a trunk that's already polished that's gonna go on this car. And what's beautiful about our trunks is super light, full carbon fiber trunk, okay? So you can see it's all exposed on the bottom so you can appreciate the work and the workmanship on the carbon, but it's painted on the top, so at least you got the original looking Eleanor. So from here, let's go into final assembly, and then we'll show you what they end up looking like. Let's take a look at carbon fiber, guys. So on our carbon fiber, again, we do two types of carbon fiber. We do infuse and we do pre-preg. We do it again all in-house. You guys are still in our 74,000 square foot facility, and we want to show you today some of the Eleanor pieces so you can kind of see. All our flares are all pre-preg, and we start with this piece just to show you that it is carbon. Then we primer it, and then we put the color on it. So even so you don't see it, it is all lightweight carbon, just like they do on the supercars. Here's a nose piece for the Eleanor. Here's the upper skin of a trunk. Again, super light. We get all the definition of the lines all in there. And what that allows us to do is to go ahead and not really use a lot of fillers on the car. We can go straight to primer, just like we showed you, and to paint. So there's no filler on the body, keeping it light and making it last a long time without any cracks or anything else, including the side scoops. We do door seals in carbon. That's one of the options. Engine closeouts are all carbon. We'll see that on the finished product. And again, we love that the body kit is in carbon, because with the heat from the motor, it's not warping, it's not moving on us, it's a lot stronger, it's a lot lighter. We were able to reduce hundreds of pounds out of the vehicle just using the carbon. That obviously helps with the performance. Let's go ahead and go to our finished goods again. So we're here in the electrical room, and I know it's not as exciting as they're showing you guys engines and carbon fiber, but this is an important part of the vehicle. And we take a lot of detail into the harness, and our harness is made with a mil-spec, military spec wiring harness, Dutch connectors, water packs, and a single connector on the firewall. And one of the big features on our harnesses is that every wire is printed on. Our cars go all over the world, and we have different technicians all over the world that go ahead and work on this vehicles down the road. And what we did, even if you go under our dash engine department, everything is marked on the harness so you know where it's going to, so you're not chasing anything. Other neat features is the twisted wires, that we're twisting all the wires in there to keep it flexible and small, including doing a service loop on the connector. So what that provides, if the wire ever gets pulled on, it's got a little loop that gives it a little flex and makes it last a very long time. So this is the little detail that we're adding to all our vehicles when we build them. Now let's go to more fun stuff and go look at some cool engines. So now let's show you guys the heart of the car. We'll start with that. So here's a car that we're still building, pepper gray, black, and I want you guys to be ready for the heart of this thing. You guys ready? Here we go. Boom. 427 Roush motor, 560 horsepower, 540 pounds of torque, naturally aspirated, carbon fiber hood. You can see all the plumbing and everything. Again, we're not done with this car. You will get a carbon cover right here. Few features though that you can see while we're building this car. Oversized condenser for the air conditioning, oversized radiator. You can drive our cars in any weather, and they handle it. They don't run hot. You can idle them. You can go on tours, do whatever you need on it. Another unique feature right here, if we can zoom in right here, is we have a tag on every car, so you know it's an official licensed vehicle. It's got the VIN number, it's got the serial number of the vehicle, and it lets you know that this car was built all here in California, and it was all official licensed vehicle. And you get a certificate with that as well. If we follow around the car, again, you can see all the body lines, everything else that we saw down in the production. Take a peek inside the car. We got soundproofing, and we got heat shields all around the car. We have it all around the ceilings. We have it in the back. We have it all over. And like we said, this car is being assembled as we speak. Super excited about it. This car has got a couple more features. This car does have our deep dish rims with the 315 rear tires. Gives it a little more aggressive, mean look. What we do offer on the other cars a 245 as a standard rear tire. And again, we talked about a lot of the features, but even so, you guys already seen that this is all carbon, this is all carbon, this is all carbon, the trunks and everything else. A few other things that we want to show you guys is the fitment. We talked about bumper fitments and over all the lines and the gaps of the fitments. Another cool feature that we have, even so all our lights look old school, this is all LED tail lights, LED reverse lights. And then the fun part is in the trunk, you know. Let's pop the trunk on this one. And here you go, we've got the nitrous bottle, similar to the one in the movie, so where he takes off. You can see this car is still in assembly. It's not finished, but again, carbon fiber exposed. This one actually has a carbon fiber speaker box, if that's an option. Everything on the car is done with stainless gas tanks, stainless lines, stainless fuel lines. We have another vehicle here that was built by us. This is more of a standard vehicle. This is how the standard vehicles come. It's got that 245 wheel we spoke about. It's a pepper gray, black stripe car. And we want to show you the upholstery on this vehicle because this is more of the movie correct upholstery, and then we'll go to a car that has some upgraded on the upholstery. Then let's show you a car that we had some fun with. We built this car for a good friend of ours, a repeat customer, and this car is it belongs to a lady, and she asked us to make it all matte black and stripe delete. So we had a lot of fun with this car. This car does have a Roush Coyote motor, the 5-liter with a supercharger that produces 750 horsepower. It is attached to a 5-speed manual transmission, and like you can see, we blacked out everything. All the carbon on the car is matte, and inside we even blacked out the wheels, and inside we did some custom things for her as well. So let's peek inside this car and see what we got going. So I wanted to say thank you for everybody for following me around the factory and letting us show you how we build these Eleanors. I hope when you're in town you come visit us and see these beautiful cars in your own eyes. I appreciate everybody for coming to Fusion Motor Company.